Welcome to Midwest Collectors Convention Pickup Haul. And here on the first episode of Curated Collections, I'm going to show you what I just picked up at Midwest Collectors Convention this past March. So let's get into this. Alright, don't mind me using a chair, but first up, I'm going to show you what I got from Spider Collectibles. We got a couple Family Guy figures, and I thought these were pretty dope. So you got Stewie with Rupert, and it looks like a sippy cup. I thought there was a straw in there. So this is pretty badass. And then I also got Brian with a coffee mug and a bone. I don't even know what Crazy Interactive World means. Is there a whole set? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I think you put it down and it would say stuff, but I don't have the play set. And then up next too, we also got the first Mortal Kombat piece into my Mortal Kombat collection. I'm trying to go for a full set, or every game. I don't need like multiple copies, like one for 360, PS3, or PS2, and Xbox, that type of thing. But I got Mortal Kombat Deception, one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games, in there. Thank you to Alex from Universal Collectibles. All right. Up next, we got the whole, oh shit, Crystal Crux series from one of my favorite authors, excuse me, Alan M. Warner, good friend of mine. I've had the first one, but the first edition of this one, but this is the newest edition, so the whole series. I finally got all 5 books. There's Alan right there. So I'm glad I picked up those at Midwest Collectors Convention. It's a great read. I read through the whole thing already, and more. And then, speaking of authors, we got Peter B. Beautiful's book, Beautiful Disaster, The Man Behind the Makeup, Peter Sisko. Great read, autobiography about himself. Awesome. But even it's got pictures galore. I love that. But yeah, great read. Tells you about his life in wrestling, himself, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I recommend picking this up. And then lastly, one of my special guests, Game Dad, Casey Art and Apparels, made these audio cassette cases for Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. I believe also for Game Boy Advance and all the other stuff. You could always get other stuff. He makes these and the artwork, and you can fold it in there. But it's great because I already put my games in them. So you got Pac-Man, and that's just pretty cool. And this is a great way, especially store your loose cartridges. Because pretty much that's all I'm going to do. I don't have any in-box stuff, and this better shape than a box for like Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. But like these, I'm so glad I got these. So I want to thank you, Casey Art and Apparel, for making these. I'm going to link them in the description below. But stay tuned, so we get more. So thank you for joining me on Curated Collections and this pickup video. More videos to come. We're going to be working on a lot of other stuff and get my collection growing again. I'm trying to get a full Mortal Kombat collection with every game that I love, preferably PlayStation, but if I have to do same thing with Genesis and everything. So peace and bacon grease, guys. See you next time.